Hello and welcome to the channel. Here we go. This time it's OCR and it's paper 2, but it's a calculator. Oh, do not use a calculator. It's a non-calculator paper. Okay, so this is June 17, hour and a half. No calculator. So we're going to expect some algebra. Let's have a see whether I can come back there. Oh, OneNote's packed up on me. Oh, it'll get going in a minute. So we can expect some algebra, some angles with parallel lines, some geometry. What else could we have with no count? Circles, angles, pie charts, all that kind of stuff. So let's have a go, see what we can do. And of course, some tally charts, which I forgot to mention. Right, George recorded all the different types of tree in a wood. His results are shown in the table. Doodly doodly doo. Complete the bar chart to show George's results. So let's fill in that first. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It doesn't say, oh, complete the table. There you go. Right, so that first one is older, is beach. Older is 8. So this must be 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so each gap is 2. The beach will be 15, which is 10, 12, 14, 15. So the beach, I'm not going to be able to draw these lines very well. So 15 there for the beach. The oak is 18, so 12, 14, 16, 18. So that's the oak down there. You do this with a ruler, wouldn't you? Yeah. The rowan is 6, so that's 2, 4, 6. So that's just down there. Perfect. And the other is 13. 10, 12, 13 is halfway there. So nice and accurate. Look at that. Points of presentation. Okay. Nice one to warm you up with. Now George has found 60 trees altogether in the wood. What percentage of the trees were oak? So let's go back, find the oak. How many were the oak? The oak were 18. So it's 18 out of 60. Oh, we've got to work out the percentage. Let's simplify this for a little bit, see where we're going with this. So 60 trees altogether. What percentage of the trees were oak trees? That doesn't work out very nicely because 3 18s are. Okay. Let's simplify this for a bit. Oh, I'm stuck already. Look, 9 out of 30. Divide by 3. 3 out of 10. 3/10 is 30%. Oh, okay. Right. 6.5 plus 3/4. Right, I'll do this the long way round. Is change this into top heavy. 2 times 6 is 12 plus 1 is 13 over 2 plus 3/4, which is going to be 26 over 4 plus 3/4, which equals 29 over 4. 4 sevens are 28, so it's 7 with 1 left over, 7.25. I suppose you could have done that an easier way, 6 halves or something like that. 4 sevenths of 63, so we've got to do 4 times 63 and then divide by 7. So let's do 63 times 4. 3 4s are 12, and 4 6s are 24, so it's 252. So 252 divided by 7. 3 7s are 21 with 4 over, and 6 7s are 42, so that gives me 36. Right, show that 4/5 is bigger than 7/9. any way you like, any way you like. So I'm going to do 4 divided by 5. That goes 0. 5 eighths are 40, so that's 0.8. And 7 divided by 9, that's 0 point nothing. 7 nines is 63. 63 with 7 left over. And 9 into 70 is again is 0.77. So 0.45 is bigger than 0.77. Alright, so find a fraction which is bigger than the fifth and smaller than the fourth. Okay, so I'm going to change these into 20ths by multiplying both, so I get the denominators the same. So I'm going to go 4 times that, that's 20, so that is 4 20ths, and 5, whoop, so 5, so that's 5 20ths. So then if I made that, I made that into 40ths, I can go 8 40ths is that one, and 10 40ths is that one. So in the middle is going to be 9 40ths. Yeah, not giving anything away, are they? It's only a couple of questions in. Nathan works out that without a calculator. This is Nathan's working. 10 times 2 is 12. So 20 is, yeah. And 3 times 12.5 is 37. Yeah. So 23 is 24.8 plus 37. Oh. So yeah, so yeah, 10 times 12.4 equals 1. Oh, 10 times that is not 12. No, that's wrong. Should be 124. So therefore that's wrong as well, because that should be 20 times 12.4 is double that, which is 248. 3 times that, yeah, that's right. So so what's he done is, when multiplying by 10, he made a mistake. Right. 4 friends buy cinema tickets using this offer. Buy 3 tickets and get a ticket free. They each pay $6.45. How much does each ticket cost? So this is how much they pay. Right, so they buy, this is 3 tickets. So if we do 6.45 times oh, hang on, let's have a look. Times 4, because there are 4 friends, aren't there? Yeah, so 4 5s are 20, 4 4s are 16, 18, and 4 6s is 24, 25. So 4 of them altogether pay 25.80. Yeah, so 25.80 is let's have a look. So they got buy, and a free one, yeah? So all four of them pay $25.80 because they only buy. So if we divide that by a third, so by 3 rather. So if I divide that by 3, 3 sevens are 23, 8s are 24, and 1 over is 3 sixths, so it's £8.60 each. £8.60 each. Ooh, it's too complicated. A and B are two farms on the map. The scale, 2 centimetres is a kilometre. Use the map to complete the sentence. The distance from A to B is. So you're going to have to measure that. Now, that's a bit bigger than an A4 piece of paper on the screen I'm looking at. So maybe I can make it just a little bit smaller, and even that's a bit big. Okay, so what colour are we doing? Doesn't matter. So what you'd have to do with this one is you get your measurement, and this is going to be approximate because I can't really do this properly, and we'll say that is 5.5. It depends on the size of your screen you're looking at it, right? So from A to B, that's 5.5 centimetres. Now 2 centimetres represents 1 kilometre. So 5.5, I made this difficult for myself, divided by 2, which is 2.75. So 2.75 kilometres. Maybe it's longer. What happens if it was 6? Say if I made that 6 centimetres, and then that would be 3 kilometres. Yeah, might even be bigger, I don't know. But we'll go, yeah, let's go with that. Make that 6 kilometres. So 6 divided by 2 equals 3. 3 kilometres. The bearing from B to A. So the bearing from B to A, is all this round here. Now that is 180. Then I've got to add that little bit on. 4B. The bearing of B from A. I'm not reading the question right. Of B from A is that one here. So that's 90. So I reckon that one, if I'm holding my thing up there, it's about 120. C is another farm. C is 2.5 kilometres from B on a bearing of 230 from B. Right, so let's just wipe some of this out because it's got a bit messy there. Don't need that. Right, let's go to a different colour. Now, what we've got to do, C is another farm, 2.5 kilometres. So if 2 centimetres is 1 kilometre, so 2.5 kilometres is going to be 2.5 times 2, which is 5 centimetres. So we need to draw a 5 big circle around there that is 5 kilometres, a radius of 5 centimetres. Sorry. Now we've got a bearing of 230, so that's from C is 230, so that's 180 because we go around clockwise. 230, so we'll need another 50 degrees. 50 degrees from there to there is about down there. So we're going to go there, and this angle here is going to be the 230, and this length is going to be the 5 centimeters, and this point here is going to be C. multiply out. Okay, so now we've got some algebra. I thought we did that. So 3x times x is 3x squared, and 3x times 2y is 6xy. 7x is 28, therefore x equals 28 divided by 7, which equals 4. X over 3 minus 2 equals 9, so let's add 2 to both sides, so we've got x over 3 equals 11. And so now x equals 3 times 11, which is 33. Parallel lines and triangles, yeah? X, Y and BD are parallel lines. Absolutely brilliant. There. Complete the sentence. Angle XBC. Angle XBC. That one is right because if I extend the lines that way, they are corresponding. Now, work out angle BXC. BXC. That one. Right, okay, so XBC equals 65. That's the corresponding, yeah. BCX equals also 65. That's because it's an isosceles triangle. And so this one up here, BXC equals 180. Take away both of these, which is 130, which equals 50. And that's angles in a triangle equal 180. Right, okay, let's go to number 7. There are 20, put my little thing away, we won't need that again. Right, there are 20 coins in a pot. The coins are 1, 2, 5 and 10. A coin is taken from random from the pot. The probability of the 1p coin is 3/10. The probability is 2p coin is 2/5. Okay, so 1p coin is 3/10 of the 20 coins in the pot, which is 60 divided by 10, which equals 6. So you've got 6 times 1p. This one, 2/5. 2/5 times 20, which is 40 over 5, which is 8 times 2p. Now, 6 times 1p equals 6p. 8 times 2p equals 16p, so together they are 24p. Total value of the coins is 57, so if we do 57 take away 24, we've got 33 pence left. How many of each type of coin are there in the pot? So we've got 33 pence, so we've got all the 1p's and we've got the 2p's. Oh, that didn't work out, did it? Can't make that out of 5s and 10s. Right, 3/10 of 20 is 6. 2/5 or 1/5 of 20 is 4. And 2/5 are 8. So we've got 8. 8 2p's is 16. 16. That's where I've gone wrong. I can't add up two numbers together. Always. Right, so that's not quite right. So hopefully that's where 6 and 6 are 12. That's 22p. So if I take 22p away from that, I'm left with 35p. So I've got 6 1p's, 8 2p's, and this can be anything. I've got 3 10p's and 1 5p. It doesn't say. I could make that up a different route. I could have had one 10p and 5, or one 10p and 5 5p's, yeah, or another combination. Don't matter, as long as you get the total value adding up, it's fine. Evaluate. What does that mean? Does that mean work it out? Square root of 121, that's 11. 4 to the minus 2, got a minus sign, so it's 1 over 4 to the 2. 4 4 16, so that's a 16th. And 9 minus 3 times 2. So let's have a look. Big maths. What we're going to do, multiply before we do the subtract. So that's 9 minus 6 squared, which is 3 squared, which equals 9. Fill in the power. 5 cubed. 5 times 5 times 5. Oh, Lillian works 7 hours each day for 5 days a week. She earns £420 each week. How much does she earn an hour? So first of all, do 420 divided by 5. That'll find us how much she earns a day. So 5's in that go nothing. 5's into 42. 5 eighths. That's not a decimal point. It's just me scribbling. 5 eighths are 40 and 4 fives. So she earns £84 a week. Now divide that by 7 hours. 12 £12 an hour. £12 an hour. Now Lillian decides she's going to work 7 hours each day for only 4 days a week. Her earnings are to be reduced by 20%. Lillian thinks that is reasonable. Well, 20% is the same as 1/5. Yeah. So it's 1/5 is 1/5 fewer days. Yeah. Yeah. How much will earn 4 days a week? Right, 4 days a week. So we've done a lot of the legwork there, haven't we? So how much? How much 4 days a week? So she earns £12 an hour. So she earns £84 a day. So now we need to do 84 times 4. I think that's a quicker way to do it. 4 4 is 16, 4 8 is 32, 336. 336. I put it in there. 336. Okay. Oh, what we got? A square is divided into 3 rectangles, A, B, and C. Rectangle A has a length of n and a width of 2. Write down the algebraic expression for the width of rectangle C. So the width of rectangle C is 4 minus n. 4 minus n. Write down for the area of rectangle A. 2n. The 3 rectangles all have the same area. Work out the I'll work at the very end. So, I don't know, it's a third then, isn't it? 4 fours is 16, the third of 16. But this is, this is 10C. Right. 2.6, third of 16. Yeah, so if I take the whole thing, Work out the value of n. Oh, okay. So 4 times 4 equals 4, 4, 16. So 16 divided by 3, because there's 3 of them, is 5. Oh, we've got bits left over. 3, so I call it 533. So now we've got that to work out what n is. So 2 times 2n equals 5.33. So therefore 5.33 divided by 2 is going to be what n is. So 2's that, go 2, we're 1 over. 2 6's the 12, 1 over. 2.66. I'll go for 2.66. Yeah, a bit complicated that one. Alright, there are the first 5 terms in a Fibonacci sequence. Write down the next 2. Where in Fibonacci you add 2 to get the next. So 7 and 11 is 18, right? And 18 and 11 make 29, so 29. Different Fibonacci. The fourth term is 31 and the fifth is 50. So 31 and 50. Fifth term, so that's the fourth, that's the fifth. Work out the first term. So the third is that take away that, which is 19. The second is that take away that, which is 12. And the first is that take away that, which is 7. So 7. The second and third terms in the following Fibonacci are x and y. Write down the algebraic expressions for the first, fourth and fifth term. Well, the first term is going to be y take away x. Then this is going to be x plus y. And this one is going to be x plus 2y. Yeah? A farmer has a field in the shape of a trapezium. He measures the field so he can work out the area, and he puts his measurements on a diagram. The farmer rounded his measurements to 2 significant figures. Give a reason why he may have done this. I don't know. To make it easier, I suppose. The field produces 6,400 kilograms of wheat per hectare. 1 hectare is all that. Work out how many kilograms of field. So we've got to work out the area of the field. Trapezium is the area equals the top plus the bottom divided by 2 times the height, which is 180 plus 220 divided by 2 times 150. So 100, 380, that's 400 divided by 2, which is 200, which is 200 times 150. It's going to be 3, isn't it? Yeah. 2 15s are 30. We've got 3 noughts on the end. Have we got the right number of noughts? Yeah, 2 times 150 is 300, naught, naught. So we've got 300 for the area, and 1 hectare is that. So we got now 30,000 divided by the 10,000 equals 3 hectares. So we got 3 times 64,000 kilograms of wheat. Okay, so let's work that up here. 64,000 times 3. 0, 3 fourths of 12. and 3 6s are 18, 19. So it's 192.00. Okay. Keep going, keep going. Number 13. The front and side elevations of the prism with the pentagons its cross section are drawn there. Draw accurate the plan of the prism. The plan. Now the plan is looking down that way. What's that? That's the side, isn't it? So the plan is going to be, there's going to be a little bit there. We're going to see one width. So it's one width, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long. Then we're going to be seeing that bit there, which is going to be same 6 long, but it's going to be 3. And what should we have done that? So rectangle 6 by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now calculate the volume. Oh my goodness gracious. The volume is going to be the area of this. That's right, so the area is a prism thingy, isn't it? Yeah? So A plus B divided by 2 times H, which is A, there's A, there's B, there's H. Yeah? And then we're going to times it by 1, 2, 3, times it by 6. Yeah? So 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5 divided by 2 is 2.5 times 3, which is 7.5. And the width, the length of the thing to find the volume is through 6 times 7.5. So 7.5 times 6. 5 6s are 30 and 6 7s are 42, 45. So 45 centimeters cubed. Done something wrong. Done something wrong. Right. I've got the area of that wrong. So 1. That is just finding there. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's not the right number there, is it? That's not the right number. So let's come back to that. Right, so this bit here, this is a trapezium, and this is just 1 times 4. So this is 4, yeah. And this bit at the top is 1 plus 4 divided by 2 times. Now it's only times 2 the height, yeah, times 2. This is trapezium. So it's 5, 2.5. So that equals 2.5 times 2, which equals 5. And then we've got 5 plus the 4, that little bit along the bottom. So that one's 5. And then we got is 9. And then we go 9 times the 6 there for the width is 54. I would have got caught. Well, I did get caught out, didn't I? Yeah. But yeah, if that had been an exam, I would have get the luxury of doing things that are not under exam conditions. Okay. Right, work out 2/15 times 15 gives you the lowest term. Okay, so we're multiplying top, which is 30, over 15 times 22. So let's come over here, 15 times 22, because you just multiply the top and the bottom. So 2 5s are 10, and 2 1s are 2, and 3. So that will be 3. So it's 330 over 330. Right, so I'm going to cross off the 10s, and I got 3 over 33. Now I can divide by 3, which is 1 over 11. Right, Calculate me's average speed for the whole journey. We're going to use one of these little triangles. Yeah. STD. So we've got to find the speed is the distance over the time. So the speed is the distance. Distance. How far did she go? She went 160. And how long did it take her? It took her 1 hour, 2 hours, 2.5. Oh, 2.5. How can I make that easier? Let's multiply both by 2. So I'm going to go 320 divided by 5. Or even 640 divided by 10, which equals 64. There. Saves trying to divide by 2.5 because we've got not a calculator paper, so it's a bit awkward. Last year, Katie earned £16,200 with total loan repayments of £6,400. Katie estimates that the ratio of a loan repayment to her earnings is approximately 3 to 8. Is she correct? Well, she paid 6,400. Oh, hang on. Let's write this as a thingy. Yeah, as a ratio. And her earnings was 16,200. So let's try and simplify this. So we've got 64 to 162. Ooh, if I divide, what can we do? How can we do that? To divide by, it's approximately, so maybe we can lose the 2. So let's half that, keep going, to 81. Now, approximately 3 to 8. Look, there's a 3 and there's a 8. So if I divide that by 10, I get 3.2 to 8.1. Oh, 8.1. Yeah, forget that little bit. 3.2, so that's about 3 to 8. Yeah. Awkward. Right, to more algebra. Rearrange the equation to make x the subject. So we'll add 3, which gives us y plus 3 equals 7x. Then we divide by 7, which gives us y plus 3 over 7. Alright. Factorize. So let's take an x out of the brackets. So we've got an x out of the brackets. What we got inside it? Well, xx makes x squared, and then just minus y. What we're doing is factorizing. So we're going to have 2 pairs of brackets because it's quadratic. In the left hand side, we're going to put x's. It's all pluses, so we don't need to worry too much. And we've got to find factors of 12 that add to 8, which is 2 times 6, isn't it? 2 times 6. Okay. It doesn't matter which way round you get there. Okay, Jenny. Jenny played 4 games of golf. For these games, her total modal score. Her modal score, the most common, yeah? And her mean score was 75. Her range of scores is 10. What were her 4 scores? So her mean score was 75. Let's say, so if we divide that by 4, we're going to get a modal score. So she must have scored 76 and 76, yeah? So, hang on, mean score is 75. Do it this way, yeah? 75 times 4. 4 5s are 20, 4 7s are 28, 29, 30. So she scored 300 altogether. Now 76 and 76 is 152. 152. So if we do 300 take away 152, we've got 148. So 148 must be shared out between these two. And this one's got to be 10 times bigger than that one. So half of 148 is 74. So if we go down 5 and up 5 gives us 79, and down 5 gives us 69. So 69 and 79 make 148. Yeah? Oh, happy with that. Okay. Population of the village is in the following ratios. The men to children are 11 to 3. The women to children are 5 to 2. Find out the ratio of the men. Alright. So men to children is 11 to 3. And the children to women, I'm writing this the other way around, yeah? Children to the women is 2 to 5. Now, if we can get the children the same, then we can find the ratio between the men and the women. So I'm going to multiply this by 2 and multiply that by 3. So that gives me 6 and 6. Now, I want to multiply that by 3, so that's giving me 15. Multiply that by 2 gives me 22. So the men to the women is 22 to 15. Right, there are 36 children in the village. Find out the total population. Right, so here we go. So the men is 22. The children is 6. And the women is 15. I'm taking these numbers here. 36 children. So 36 divided by 6 equals 6. So we've got 6 people per part of the ratio. So we need to do 6 children, and 22 times 6. 2 6s are 18, 2 6s are 12, and 2 6 12, 138 men, and 15 times 6 is 6 5s are 30, and 6 6 7 8 9, 90 women. Right? So does that give me the right number? So I've got 138 men, 90 women, and don't forget my 36 children. I hope this works out right. I don't think it is going to, actually. I might not have used the 8 and 6 is 14, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 264. A little bit out here. Okay. So let's have another go and doing it bit by bit. I'm sure I've done something, probably the right method, but let's do it in 2 separate bits. Okay, so let's do that. So we've got the men to children is 11 to 3. So the children of 36 divided by 3 is 12, and 12 times 11 is 132 men. Now the children to women is 2 to 5. So we're going to have 36 divided by 2, which is 18, and 18 times 5 is 90. So I got 90 women. Try adding this lot up now. So 132 plus 90, and don't forget the 36 children. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 258. It's better. Just do it in separate bits. I'm sure it would have worked out the other way. I just made a mistake. Right, George, my goodness, George, what's going on? Now, you're a manager of a shoe shop. and he samples 50 of his customers and asks them about the one style of shoe that they would like. Look, run out of space up there. Who knows? Can't be bothered. Doesn't matter. Don't need to sync anything. George is the manager of a shoe shop. He samples 50 of his... Oh, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. He samples 50 of his customers and asks them about one style of shoe they would buy next. Oh, George buys 1,000 pairs of shoes with a number of each style based on his survey. How many pairs of sandals should he buy? Oh, right. So let's add all these up. Let's add the customers up. So get 18, 28, 33, 41, and that is 50. So you had 50 customers, yeah? So there's 50 customers altogether. And out of 50, the people that like sandals, so we've got 8 out of 50. It was 16 out of 100, yeah, which is 160 out of 1,000. So maybe we've got to buy 160 pairs of sandals. I think that'd be fair to assume. Ooh, triangles. For the very last question. Triangles P and Q are right angles. Yes, got that. Show that the two shorter sides in the triangle P, that's that one and that one, have the same length as the two shorter sides in triangle Q. Okay, in triangle P, we have got this one, X. Triangle P. X squared equals 13, Pythagoras, isn't it? 13 squared minus 12 squared, which is 169 minus 144, which equals 25. So therefore x equals the square root of 25, which equals 5. Okay, in triangle Q, where do they go? Oh, that's all you have to do, yeah? So, don't have to do that one, because it's already got 5 and 12. So in P, we have 5 and 12. And in Q, we also have 5 and 12. Explain why the two triangles side. Yeah? All sides. Side. All sides are the same. They're not the same as each other, but you know what I mean. Yeah, the corresponding sides. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. That's done that bit. So let's close that bit down, and then go back over. Go back over here, and press that button there, and there I am in the top corner. Okay. So there you go. So there's a non-calculator paper from OCR, which was pretty good. Foundation, not too bad. Made me think about a few of those. So anyway, if you like all this sort of stuff, don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Make a comment and thumbs up, say you've watched it and all that kind of stuff. And it'd be nice to have a subscriber or two, you know. And there's links down below to other videos that you can practice on or find the answers, skip through to a question, see if you can do it, and then play it and see if you're the same as me. And I'll see you in the next one. So thanks a lot for watching.